It's the home stretch of the NHL season, and the Blackhawks roster is full of new faces.
10 players, 23 or younger in tonight's lineup.
They're the future. They're the guys that are coming.
They're trying to become staples of the next great Blackhawks team.
As that group finds their footing on the NHL ice, others prepare to hit that same ice for the final time.
You could feel it tilting and letting the kids kind of take it over a little bit, I felt.
You can feel it in the room. It definitely has changed.
There's a lot of new players that were starting in Rockford this year now have been called up, and they've done a great job. But the big thing is continuing the plan we had for them here, right? And making sure that the things that make them valuable and the assets that they have in their game, us helping them keep developing that at this level.
I'm playing slow, but
if it's all jammed up there.
If it's all jammed up like that, let's get it out of there.
Okay.
Right?
If you see that the D's closed on that check, you can hold it, right? Make that read and attack the net or delay or whatever you want to do.
There's no right way, wrong way path that's going to work. We all want them to play in the NHL right away and be superstars, right? But it just doesn't work that way. So I think you kind of got to keep evaluating, and to see where they are, month to month more than day to day. You saw that?
I saw that. The ball didn't even move. Bugsy picked up another offer today.
I think there's an excitement, and they love hockey. All these, and that's a great quality. Obviously, you gotta love the game to compete at this level and to keep improving and to show up every day. And I think they all enjoy doing it together too. I think there is that camaraderie.
You guys do your thing.
Do you want me to put more pressure?
No. Just do whatever you think's right. I read off you.
Okay. I'll try to go. If Swag's there, I'll try to go. The guy was cheating. Me? You were cheating, eh? Yeah. No! Oh! Nighter! They're together and they're friends, but they need to push each other to be better every day. And I think that's what championship teams do. They push each other to be better. We need some internal competition, and that's coming now, and that's how teams get better.
But I didn't want to shoot, but
Get her moving up top and just get her load it high. I want you to get it inside the glove, get around it and pound it.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Nothing fancy. I'm not even put them on the yellow, so you got to really.
Okay.
Are you excited about this, Joe?
Excited.
Make sure you hammer it.
I'm gonna hammer it.
You get in front.
Sweet. Exactly what I wanted. What? No. I go, my shoulder's kind of like still a little hurting, so I don't know if I want to shoot it much. And Dieter comes over, all right, you're gonna get it, and you're gonna pound it. I'm like, yeah, sweet, let's do it. Yeah.
The old young and rookie thing doesn't.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
No, not anymore, not at all.
You guys got a good grind. So.
For sure. Yeah, it's great. This last little stretch here is a lot of hockey.
Yeah.
Is this normal, or is it because of the Four Nations? It's a little more condensed.
Still get busy, but
Yeah.
15 games.
Yeah.
Maybe
Is the Olympic?
Pascal is tired too. This is a big grind for him.
Yeah.
She's Braxton all
My controller, I'm fucking grinding, dude.
ice bag everywhere.
Yeah. Ice bag, dude. On the table. On the table, like.
Many of the young Blackhawks have spent time playing together over the past few seasons. As they move back and forth between Chicago and Rockford, the team provides accommodations at a downtown hotel. It's a great chance to continue bonding as they are settling into a new city and learning what it takes to be successful at the next level.
Rockford feels almost like you're still maybe in, school or junior, and it's kind of like just the buddies hanging out, like versus maybe, up here it's a little more obviously, it's a job, it feels like that. But I think having all of like the young guys, we're still just having fun with it. Like, it doesn't feel as much like it's so much a job. Like it's just we're all kind of hanging out and doing something that we all like and enjoy.
I don't know. A couple of us play video games sometimes together, but I don't know. Usually chill. Not a lot of free time, so. But I don't know. We mostly play video games probably together. Six. If we're not at the rink, getting better. We were grinding a lot. I was grinding Chell for a lot at the start of the year. And then, I don't know, we just played Fortnite because Lass got us back in. Well, I don't know, Slash got me back in, but Lass is nasty, so we play with him a lot. Yeah, he's really good. He plays too much. Cool. I don't know, a lot of the guys are getting on. Like, we got Donnie and Bird on the other day. It was good. Like, oh, yeah. Yeah.
They have like
Yeah, I know. It's good, though.
Donnie has to be like quiet in his mic because his baby like sleeps next door.
She's in the room next.
Earlier in the season, when I was able to get called up, it was kind of just me and Kev. We were, battling out, just us two. But then, as like more guys started to come up, it started to feel a lot more comfortable.
And Al, dude.
Yeah, but you wouldn't talk, dude.
And Al, dude.
But like Cheryl the boss. Alright.
No, it doesn't count.
But no, like once a lot more guys started to get called up and come back, and you get to have that relationship we had in Rockford and be able to talk in the locker room and outside the rink, and makes things a lot easier and helps with the mind.
It's nice to see like the draft picks and stuff come in year after year. It's cool that we're a pretty young team, and it brings a cool vibe around the team, I think, and it's something to look forward to every day.
You said play it. That's your own rule. That's your own rule.
How was it to read off the post?
The Blackhawks are currently one of the youngest rosters in the league. That trend will continue over the final weeks of the season. Sam Rinzel and Oliver Moore have been playing at the University of Minnesota, and with their collegiate seasons coming to an end, they arrive in Chicago to get their first taste of NHL hockey.
Ollie, see you, man. Oliver, Kevin Dean, congrats. Nice to meet you. Ready to go?
Yeah, just ready to go. Right into it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get you in.
Yeah.
I think Kinger's going to think about it.
See how your practice goes.
Yeah, practice first.
Sam has some great attributes in his game for the NHL level. He's very calm out there, which has been great to see. Oliver, he works extremely hard off the ice, on the ice. That's leadership right there to me, and he's going to make guys better on the ice every day.
Sweet. Congrats, buddy. Thank you. Thanks, man. Good job. Love it.
Appreciate it. All right, guys. Yeah, good. Let's meet them, Oliver, Brian.
Sam.
What's going on, guys? How you guys doing?
Good.
Good. Oliver.
I think I want to see them have fun. I want them to see what the level is like, what they need to get to. I think it's great motivation for the summertime.
I think it's really important for them just to come in with open ears and eyes and try to take in as much as they can, and us just put them in a place to have success and start to learn the game at this level. But they all bring different assets to our team, and it's going to be fun to see them out in that UC ice at some point.
Oliver and Sam get only one chance to practice with the team before making their NHL debuts.
Sam Rinzel, Oliver Moore, their first NHL contracts, first National Hockey League games this afternoon for the Hawks.
Now watch Patty here. This is a real good visual here. He's going to come through, and he's not going to come in all the way over, right? So he's going to come through and hold the weak side, DR inside, DR inside. That's what we want. Are we attacking the lines with speed? Take the tack. Do you have numbers? Take the tack. If not, that puck needs to get behind their D and forecheck. Those are choices we all have individually to make and as a group.
Oliver
more. Skating ability is really, really strong. He's got a good base to his stride. Sam Rinzel, 6'5", maybe 190 pounds, little long reach, good instincts.
Working in on DeSimone, and Moore with a shot.
We gotta try to contest at the red line forwards, right? Hey, D. They're gonna flush you out and control breakouts, right? So forwards, we gotta cut our route short.
Here's a chance in front. Oh, scores! What a setup!
Everybody up on our toes there now, right? Good job, kid. Keep coming, Bert. Good gap, Sammy. Eyes up, kid.
They want speed on the back end and from their forwards.
Rinzel! Big save, America! What a chance for Rinzel, his second of the game.
You just see how it does create offense.
Nice play, Ollie.
It creates odd man rushes.
Final minute of play here in the second. Oh, big hit by McBain on Rinzel.
Here comes Big
He's gonna go after him. Didn't like that. Maroon says, all right, buddy, let's go. And he gets the takedown. This is it for Pat Maroon, his last season. And he stepped up every time, Panger.
Darn right he does. Darn right.
It's obviously really fun experience, definitely something I'll never forget. Just right from the national anthem and on, and something I'll never forget, and it was a great night, but obviously wish we would have gotten the win and stuff for sure.
You had a couple chances there, you wish that one had gone in.
Yeah, learned a lot of things today. Scoring is hard, that was one of them.
While much of the spotlight is aimed at the young Blackhawks announcing their arrival to the NHL, they're not the only ones worth celebrating. For new players to step in, someone needs to step out. Veteran Pat Maroon is doing just that as he announces his plans to retire following this season.
Okay, want me to go first?
Yeah, you got it, big guy. All right. Oh, nice little butter cut right there. Right in the middle of the fairway. Perfect. Perfect. Oh boy. You're in.
He's so good.
Stay in the air. Keep going.
How far does this say?
139.
Oh my God.
Get up.
Really?
Oh, he's in the wee burn.
Really?
Rick, could you picture or visualize when the time was going to come?
You know, when you play the game, like you know, Panger, I think the most important thing is you play for such a long time, your body knows a little bit when it's time to hang them up. And because I think majority of the guys that probably leave the game, they're probably hurt or banged up. And I think with 2 back surgeries and knee surgery, I'm actually feeling pretty decent. My back's been bothering me a little bit this year, but with having a new baby, you kind of look at it a little differently, and you want to bend over, you want to be there for your kids and be healthy enough and leaving on your own terms. I think that's the most important thing too. I think talking to players around the league that were in free agency last year and they didn't get a deal, and then you're still kind of lingering around probably looking for a deal in November, and you know, you just don't want to leave like that. But yeah, I think in St. Louis, I mean, a picture perfect moment for me and my family that time. And you know, the St. Louis Blues organization just went above and beyond for me and my family.
Sometimes you got to give up everything you know and everything you dreamed of your whole life, and I just know it's time for me and it's time for my family to go start a new chapter in our lives.
You choked me up.
Yeah.
Or I choked you up. I'm not sure which way it went.
I was choked up before the interview, but I was like, I got to hold this together. I just don't know how I'm going to hold it together.
Are you going to celebrate it the last home game or the last game on the road or the?
We're going to celebrate the last home game. So I'll get all my cousins and obviously my siblings and then their kids. People that meant so much to me and been there for me for the ups and downs. So it's going to be fun.
I guess so.
It's going to be awesome.
and then we'll throw a little.
All I know is you got 3 Stanley Cup rings. There's more ups than downs. Oh, that's a good shot. I could get in.
That was awesome.
When did you have to, or think you had to, fight a little bit to, whether it be to stay in the league, whether it be just to be a different type of presence in the league, and do you have a memorable fight?
Ooh. I had to do it to stay in the league, and I was willing to do it, and I can play a little bit too. Yeah. So I got moved up and down the lineup with Anaheim, and my teammates got hurt or got hit. I was there.
You endeared yourself to your teammates, not just for the fighting part, but somehow your personality. I said this a little while ago. When you retire, and I said this before I knew you were going to retire, I said that mold is going to be broken because you're a very unique player because of the way you treat people, the way the other players respect you. You've endeared yourself to your teammates so that they want to work hard for you. Those are great. Those are attributes that not everybody has.
Yeah.
If you could teach one thing in life, would that kind of be it?
Yeah.
How to be the ultimate teammate?
Absolutely. I tell my son that all the time. I was like, I think when you play the game, the most important thing is being a good teammate and being a good person and respecting everyone around you and respecting your peers and respecting your coaches. And I think, you're going to go through highs and lows, and there's going to be challenges for you. But when you're going through lows, what kind of person really? It shows true colors of what kind of person you really are. And I always tell them, when you're in the lows, you still got to be that positive guy, that good teammate, and be a good head on your shoulder. When you walk in the rink, it's not about what's been going on lately. It's about your teammates and being there for them. And I think that's the most important thing. Any young kid that comes in, we got to bring them together, because if that young kid feels comfortable in that locker room, he can say good morning, Panger, or he can say good morning, Big Rig, or he can say he feels comfortable in himself to really feel welcome. And that translates on the ice. I don't care. That gives you swagger on the ice. Like, my veterans love me. Like, they care about me. That's going to translate to the ice. They're going to perform better. They're going to feel more comfortable out there. There's going to be more positive vibes. And I think that's the most important thing.
Yeah, I agree. I appreciate this food. I appreciate this company. I appreciate my 27 career wins as a Blackhawk.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you had 60.
No, I played 81 games. I had 27 wins.
27. Oh, that's a good stat, though.
I had 9 assists, though. There you go.
You played the puck well.
I was a dangler.
Did your head go above the crossbar or no?
The great Doug Wilson once said that that's a 6-hole. Over my head, under the crossbar.
You have a TNT game tomorrow morning.
Yes.
You're on a flight early.
Yeah.
You weren't originally supposed to call this game.
No.
And you made the switch. Why?
Well, it's important. I have a hard time when people say the word retire, because it's no fun. And you try to do your best in reflecting, and then you got to say the words that you're not playing anymore. And then, when he told me that this was going to be the last game, the look on his face when I said I'm not doing the game, it made me sad. You get very few like Pat Maroon that appreciates the game, that tries to send the right message, tries to play the correct way, and ended up being a winner. He's the guy that brings everybody together. I know it's just a game, but it's his game, and it's his final game.
Pat Maroon has family and friends in attendance to see him play his 848th career NHL game. This one feels different than the hundreds prior, and he's sharing that feeling with another longtime NHL vet. Alec Martinez has also announced he's hanging up his skates after tonight's game.
Well, Marty, 862 National Hockey League games. Kid from Michigan playing this long, winning that many championships. What's this last one mean for you?
I don't know, you're going to make me tear up. I got to get ready for a game, but I know obviously a lot of different emotions today, but just very thankful, very appreciative.
Two of the veterans play their final game in the NHL as both Pat Maroon, the Big Rig, and Alec Martinez have made it official. This will be it.
So obviously a special night, right? Overall. So Patty and Marty's families are here. Anthony's going to do the lineup for us here tonight, right?
Yep. All right. First, before I start, I want to say congrats on Alec on a great career, and Dad. Like, I'm so beyond proud of you. Like, great teammate, great dad. Most important part, a great person. But you're a role model to me, and I just want to say thank you and congrats, Dad. So, Valino, Slags, Murphy, Niter, Marty, Daddy.
Love you.
Almost play 900 games each, win 6 Stanley Cups between the two of them, 3 each. It just goes to show you, it doesn't matter where you're drafted or if you're drafted, you got to have the special heart and the kind of determination that these two players have shown through their NHL career.
Stay here. Don't want to talk, man.
Come on, Patty. I've been trying to process it, and I can't process it fast enough. I knew it was going to be emotional. I knew there would be lots of tears. I've cried all day. He hasn't said much about, but what a way to end. He started here. His first NHL game was at United Center and his last one's here. It's such a cool story. You know, it's bittersweet. I'm so proud of him, but I'm also so happy to have him home.
Here's Hellebuck out trying to clear, taken away by Foligno. Shoots and scores! Back-to-back short-handed goals for the captain, Nick Foligno. What a move, what a bang!
Keep going, kid, eh? You're all over it. Eh? Keep going.
Can you put my stick in the trash?
Go ahead, Bert scored last time we did it. Marty! This way. No slack. Hey, keep going, boys, eh? It's a 0-0 hockey game, eh? You knew they were going to push. Keep shooting, Marty.
So bittersweet. It's a moment we've thought about for a while. We didn't know when it would be officially. Just sad and excited and proud. I know something he's really wanted is for his baby to watch him just come to his games and support him. So it's been really cool to just see this year that he's had Jack the last few months. I think he can walk away with no regrets. You know, he played his hardest and he pushed through so much. But I think it'll be sad, and I think he won't leave any regret on the ice, but I think it'll be really bittersweet, just knowing he'll never lace up those skates again.
Bertuzzi right circle in front, Nazar shoots, he scores! Cuts back through the slot, slows down, shoots, he scores!
Perfetti scores. The Jets able to win the shootout.
Look at this respect from the Winnipeg Jets for the two guys that are retiring. This is phenomenal stuff.
Enjoy it.
Classy move by the Jets to honor the two Hawks who have played their last game in the NHL.
Great career, bud. Yeah. More roller hockey for you now? Yeah. Nice. Go on, buddy.
Hey, great career, bud.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah, love you too. Give away for I love you so much, too. So proud of you. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you for everything. I love you, bro. Honestly. Proud of you. You really helped me, and I appreciate it. Thank you, bro. Best I've ever played with, big guy, eh? One of the best I've ever played with. You should be so damn proud of your career. I'm is that privilege? Privilege. I love you, man. Proud. We'll have that beautiful baby now.
A very nice send-off for two great veteran players who gave their hearts and souls to the National Hockey League and to the game of hockey.
6 cups. A couple Midwestern kids, eh? Yeah. We should all be proud. You, bro. Yeah, we go have some fun, eh?
Very grateful, very thankful. It's a privilege to play in this league, and it's over sooner than you think it will be. But just day in and day out, do things the right way, and you'll be successful.
As the door closes on 2 storied careers, the team takes off for a final pair of games on the road. At the end of a long season, there's excitement for what could be built upon the foundation laid here in Chicago.
Being able to end on a strong note just brings a lot of excitement towards the future and towards next year.
Nazar scores! Frank Nazar in overtime!
That roster the last couple days, weeks was really young. And you walk into an environment like Montreal and they lean in. They didn't wilt and played a really damn good game. You can only be excited about what that means moving forward, not only, just for next season, but in big games when we get into environments like that. That's the kind of thing that gives me a lot of juice going into the offseason and excited about where this group's headed.
Thank you for watching Every Shift. Be sure to check out past episodes and more Blackhawks content.